Welcome back, everyone, to another exciting episode of Celestian Tales Old North. Now, last time we left off, we had to bring Astori back to, I believe, is the war camp, but, yeah, you know what? I'm silly. I thought I could go to Farblade for some reason, but I clearly can't. So let's go through Longtooth. And, yeah. So he went to trial. They gave him mercy because he saved people's lives, but some people felt that it wasn't absolutely necessary for him to use arcane arts. So they exiled him, stripped him of all of his, possessions, blah blah blah. Typical RPG exile. Oh no, we're not supposed to bring him to the war camp. We're supposed to bring him to Levantine. Well, hello you. Oh, hello shiny. Ooh, a trident. Who uses tridents again? Oh, that must be for Lucien, I'm assuming. Let's check it out. Trident. Additional chance to trigger duelist stance. So what's duelist stance again? Am I wearing it? Perform a counterattack. Heck yeah, I'm gonna wear it. Duelist stance. Now it lowers almost everything. What does the that brings up your attack and your vitality. Vitality is useful, but the fact that it lowers a lot of other stuff, it's kind of discouraging. But the extra 20% on duelist stance, that's a huge difference. So I will equip it. I'm a huge sucker for her battle stance, so. Thank Deus for Lord Severin and the army. These leftovers will find new homes in my family's stomachs tonight. Well, there you go. Somebody's happy they moved. Now, I want more shinies, though. That would be nice. Greetings, masters and misses. I hope you don't mind me cleaning up after the army. Well, I guess if they left stuff, it's not a big deal. Now, I'm gonna have to walk up and down the whole path here to make sure I don't miss out on any shiny stuff. Nope, I guess it really isn't. Actually, there was one area you could go at the bottom here, past the fence. Though, or is that at the top? Yeah, that was actually at the top. We'll go to the left and that'll be the last of it. Yeah, I've been really wanting to play this game. I have quite a few, at the time of recording right now, I have quite a bit of a backlog of both this and Another Star. But I just really wanted to play this game. And I have my qualms with this game. Like, it's very simple, but there's just something about it that's done really well. I don't know, like, it's not the dialogue, the story's not that great yet, but for some reason, this Levant ship sails the length of the Grand Flux. You can come aboard and we'll drop you off where you want. Oh, excuse me, I would like to go to, well, let's go to Grenoble. See if, what's-her-face, Camille, will object with us going into the city. I'm assuming she will. Of course she will. She doesn't want to see her papa. Well, I wanted to see if there was another place to upgrade my swords, but there doesn't seem to be, so we shall go back to Levantine, where we're supposed to go in the first place. I'm hoping their shop will be open now. Uh-oh. I don't like the silence. So I guess this is goodbye. Thanks for bringing me this far, squires. Thank you, Astori, sir, for saving Illy's life and for not doing your scary thingy to her while we walked together. Illy thinks the others should thank Astori, sir, too, but maybe humans don't do it like Illy. She can't understand them sometimes. You're welcome, little elf. Be a good knight, will you? Little elf? I feel that's not a very kind nickname for Illy. Wait! Sir, I mean Astori, may I ask you something? What is it? What does it look like, the world outside this realm? It's amazing. The people, the lands, the things they're capable of. It makes you wonder, really, how the Old North could have stayed the way it is. If we ever see each other again, Camille Ryan, I'll remember to tell you stories from the Outer Realms. Stories of all the wonders out there. And maybe, if things have changed here, I may even be able to bring back some things to show you. Thank you, Sir Astori, for everything. Well, I should be going now. If I hold you up any longer, the Ravager would have won the war, and you won't be getting any part of it. Please send my regards to Alain, squires. And with that, he is gone. I really didn't know what to say to him. He's a criminal, I know, but he still saved us from those horrible creatures. We should treat him as what he is, Lucien. One right wipes not a lifetime of wrongs. Alas, a good deed is a good deed still. Even a heretic like him is entitled to our gratitude. Well, he's gone to the Outer Realms. A minute too late to say anything now, don't you think? We should focus on the present. Do our best with these lives that he saved. Isn't that a better way to show gratitude than mere words? I never thought any wise word hid under that thick head of thine, Reynard. Could it be thou were purposefully hiding all along? Ha! I just want us to hurry and go north so we can fight some enders. I've been itching so much for the rush of war, a clash between life and death. I have expected too much, it seems. We still have to deliver the letter to Lord Alain before we can return to the army. I hope he's not busy. This is an urgent matter, after all. His brother has been sentenced for exile. No matter how busy a blade bearer is, he'll definitely have time to read a letter. Let's get going to the castle. Staying here makes me feel all depressed. I don't like it. And we gain some XP, but I doubt we'll gain a level out of it. Got pretty close, though. Seems every time we finish a mini chapter... Or, wait, was that a full... Nope, that wasn't a full chapter. And I will save, because, well... I don't like replaying bits. And let's see, do people say different things? With the war going on in the north, supply ships are being redirected for the army. This, of course, leaves less food for the smaller hamlets and villages. Okay, so they might say different things now. Soldiers are guaranteed food and shelter, but they have to leave families behind for war, not to mention risking their lives on the battlefield. I'd rather be here and move crates. See, these are the small details that I really like about this game. Look at this barrel. A lot of games, when you're running down, you would get stuck in the barrel, but in this game, you slide along it. It's a small detail that makes a huge difference. You know, there are times that I, like everyone else, dream of doing something else. But when I think about it, this kind of work isn't so bad. At least I can afford a bed and my family's fed. Yeah, well, you know, I actually struggle with what I want to do with my life too, so... It's never easy, really. I don't think anybody's 100% sure what they want to do. And sometimes they end up in that field and they realize it's not what it was all cracked up to be. So... Don't worry, you're not alone. Why do you think Lord Alain sent his brother-in-law while staying here himself? Clearly Lord Alain isn't a better warrior than Lord Severin, but nobody is. Back in my time, we'd be ashamed having a cowardly lord like him. He has better things to do than just fight. With all the spare time I have, maybe I should try doing something entirely different. I have all these ideas of 11 colored clams inhabiting a kingdom in the sky. What? If only I know how to read and write, I'd have written about it. Okay, so he wants to write a book, I guess. See, the thing is, with the shiny stuff having reappeared at the war camp, I'm not sure if new things might have appeared in the town, so... While a large and crowded city, Levantine is less than half the size of Godland. Makes me wonder how the people there move around. They must have strong legs. Or, you know, there's redundant stores, not just one place to get bread. You said a livre gets me 2 slabs of red meat, not 1 slab and some scraps. Come on, we're both making a living here. Can't you at least give a fair price? Can't talk to anyone here. Is that a roast? Could really go for some right now, but it's not on an open fire. Fresh shipment of coal has arrived from the Outer Realms. The forge is hot and we're open for business. And yet, we can't upgrade anything. Gosh darn it. Because we don't have cold iron. Where the heck are we gonna find cold iron now? Oh, jeez Louise. And they don't have anything new. Oh my, the husband said he's away to join the war up north. While actually his wife is such a poor, clueless girl. We should have her check the army's registry. I think it's really none of our business. Oh well. Accessories are the new ones. Plus 40? No, I think that's what we have currently. Polished stuff, power, jade, dexterity. I think some of these are new, but none of them is something that I want. So we're good. I overheard someone say that Sir Daniel is currently visiting Levantine. Oh, it's rare for him to come here. Will he be discussing a new trade agreement? Isn't that Camille's brother?
My wife went to war with the army, and my son goes sailing with a trading ship. They often ask me how I don't get bored doing the same thing over and over again.
Well, I guess maybe.
The bridge is currently under maintenance. Please go through another way.
It's been in maintenance for a while now. Might need extra hands there. Everyone knows Lord Alain is no better general than Lord Severin. Nobody is. But sitting here idly, leaving all the fighting to a brother-in-law? Suspicious. Something else is going on. All eyes are fixed on the war, and Lord Alain is sitting here behind walls. I can't help to think he's got something in his sleeves. You mean up his sleeves? The law... the law actually allows anyone to stand on the paw and speak. In practice, though, no commoner would even dream to get up there. Oops. Other than piercing gazes and frowns, there's no telling what you'll get next. Well, people might throw tomatoes or something, but I stepped on there accidentally earlier, though I had nothing to say. Do you know why the paw is only overlooking the western commons? It's because before the founding, there's only the western part of Levantine. Still, we don't want to go in the grass and dirty our shoes. Oh well. I've just borrowed a book from the library. It's about the founding of the realm. It's a really thick one. I would need the days or even weeks to finish it. By knowing history, you can see how the people of old put their priorities. Noble mansions and the church are put at the highest and safest positions. Would there be any incoming assault? There's the commons to serve as shield. Oh man, I had trouble reading that for some reason. Excuse me, can thou spare a moment for Deus Valorous, the one true God? Our church, blah blah blah. Yeah, you don't say anything different. And that just brings us back down.
Our offense is the best defense. There are some who swear by this proverb.
But pure focus on offense makes your team frail. Soon you'll find yourself wounded all over. Well, well, well. While I'm here pitying myself, Lord Severin is leading a war against the Enders. The responsibility he bears is 100-fold from mine. How can he not break from it? I don't know, he maybe enjoys it?
Welcome to Upper Levantine, where nobles and gentries reside in the city. Please mind your manners in this area.
I will not. I'm a noble of Geraldine.
I'm sorry, entrance to this area is currently restricted. Do you know who I am? Please come back later. Do you know who I am?
I am Arya Geraldine.
What do you want, squires? Don't you see I'm busy here?
Stop bothering her. I guess? I don't... Should I be... Her husband's gone to war? Stop bothering her here, I guess?
Am I hearing it right? You little squires tell me to do things? Do you not understand the noble ranks? Which village did you come from? Alas, I was once young as well. My tongue too has slipped once or twice. I shall let this slide, but only if you apologize right now. I meant what I said. Playing hero to the dame, are you? Mark my words, insolent squires. I will make you pay for this disgrace.
Ooh. I don't really know what he was doing, though. Was he the... I mean, I don't think it was really our place to bug him if he was flirting. I mean, did she... Thank you for helping me out. Your boldness is commendable. I'm not sure if it was wise, though, to invoke the ire of someone like him. I hope what happened today won't cause you trouble later. Uh-oh. I know it will. Though she did thank us, so I guess in a way we did the right thing. I think I'm going to come up with a new poetic movement on my own. Would you like to hear one of my newest poems? No thank you. I rather not. We have a letter to deliver. And we'll save, I guess, because we've done so much talking. In Carmack, it would be wise to always keep an eye on the enemy's turn counter. If you can defeat it before its turn, you'll save yourself from its attack or skill. It may look trivial, but believe me, such methods can potentially be life-saving. Thank you, thank you. I've kind of been doing that, I think. Did I see something shiny over here?
A horse-mounted soldier charging with a lance would prove lethal, even to enders. Now, if only the war doesn't take place in such a faraway place.
I guess I didn't see something shiny. I thought I did. Oh boy. Why can't we walk on this grass? I guess the grass is greener over here. Did old Margaret ramble about the 18 Years' War again? That's about the only war that matters to her. Did she lose quite a lot back then? She did lose quite a lot back then, but it's time to let it go, don't you think? Jeez. I heard there's a big war going on. Are we fighting the Celestians again? Those people murdered my parents when we fled Elenia, and I've had to live alone since then. If you see them, kill some of them and send my regards, would you? Well, I think the war's kind of over now, and I don't think it would be appropriate to just randomly kill some, but I'll keep it in mind, I guess. Sir Daniels has been visiting the castle often lately. I heard he's a big womanizer, but I haven't seen him in such action myself. Ooh, excuse me. Man, poor girl, it's because he doesn't find you attractive enough, or you're not a noble, either one. No, I don't think nobility really gets in his way. That guy is quite the womanizer. When an ally is down in battle, they will receive a wound. Yes, I know that already. I heard you were sent to join the army in the war against the Enders. It's a dangerous task. May the Deus protect you in his arms. As long as it doesn't smother me, I need room to move and maneuver and, you know, do my thing with my sword and bows. Dodging encounters can be nice and easy, but yeah. I know that. We're no longer in a tutorial, okay? I wish you good luck on the war, masters and misses. I shall keep these chambers neat and tidy so you can have a good rest when you return. I don't know if resting has any purpose in this game. Because, oh, wasn't this Astori's chamber? It'd be way too cool to find some arcane arts. I think Camille would learn a thing or two from him.
The stairs lead to Lord Levant Lady Sophia's private chambers. No entries allowed. Please turn back.
Alright. Well, time to deliver this letter.
Lord Levant is currently having a private discussion. No entry to the audience chamber is allowed. Please turn back.
This is kind of an emergency. Lord Levant sure takes his time. What are they talking about anyway? Arya, we just got here. Be patient. Perhaps we can listen to what they are saying from somewhere. Wouldn't that be incredibly inappropriate? Like your squires, but no, let's see. We could try and sneak up to their room. If the guard fell asleep or something. Oh.
What's wrong, Sir Daniel?
I think someone is listening on us, my lord. Better keep it down for a while, don't you agree? What?
I see. Very well, then.
What? How does he know?
I think we're fine now, my lord.
What? What just... What just happened here? Are you serious? Can you see through walls? Is this not a wall? Is this a half wall? Alright, let's see if we can get through now. Or maybe that was like, we have to find a better place to hear them? Oh, that's odd. What a useless little plot point. Why make me do that? Well, I actually did not overhear them, and I don't know, what a waste of time.
Squires, it's good to see you in good health. Why are you here today? Aren't you supposed to be with Severin on the battlefield?
The Seneschal gave us a task, my lord, and that is to hand this letter to you. Uh-oh.
I see. So Astori has actually been practicing such things. Thank you for delivering this letter to me, Squires, and must have been a long way from Montcalm.
I'm sorry, Lord Levant. If not for us, your brother wouldn't have been sent away.
There's nothing to be sorry for, Miss Camille. He clearly went against the law. My brother or not, noble or commoner, justice must be upheld equally. Now, I realize you must be in a hurry to return to the front lines, Squires. Unfortunately, I must ask you to make a slight detour.
Just my luck.
What was that, Master Reynard?
Nothing, my lord. Please carry on.
Astori had a peculiar pastime of collecting crystals. He spent a lot of time in the mountains and had a simple house at Mudtown for such leisures. Perhaps you've seen him around there.
Yes, we did meet him once. We were on our way back from Mudtown, if I recall correctly.
Of course we were. It's the only time we went to Mudtown, silly.
Illy remembers. He gave her a lot of shiny rocks, the ones that can heal.
It didn't bother me much back then, but now with the context of being well...
We understand, my lord. Thou needs not say the word. What? Illy doesn't understand.
Yes, well, now that we know he does those things, perhaps it is wise to secure his belongings from that house of his. I can send someone else to do it, but it might be a risky task. This letter says that 6 of you have experience in these matters.
Experience is an overstatement, my lord. We were simply nearby when the act occurred.
Still better than anyone else, I reckon. Not many have had a first-hand encounter with arcane powers, you see. It's decided then. Go to Mudtown and clear Astori's house of his belongings. Then return to me.
Then, what should we do with the items?
That would be for you to decide. I would say to simply obliterate them, but I have no clue as to what his things would contain. If destroying them would be dangerous, then please improvise, Squires. Bury them, throw them into the river, whatever you think is appropriate. Do you understand your orders?
Yes, I understand, clearly.
Very well. I shall await your return.
Now I bet you there's gonna be new monsters in the forest, or at least I hope so. Let's save. Because, I want to upgrade my weapons, and I want to upgrade all of them. Too bad I can't upgrade more than once. I think that's kind of unfortunate. I only need 3 pieces of, cold iron, I believe. I kind of hope there's some, like, more powerful bandits in the forest now, as opposed to just boars. Otherwise, I have no clue how I'm gonna get it. Though I had no clue how to get steel before either, and it ended up I was able to grind it from simple bandits, so that was pretty easy. That's the thing that bugs me a little bit, is that you can only upgrade your weapons once, and you have to find the goods to do it, which is fine on its own, but the problem I find is that it's still kind of like this artificial kind of barrier on what you can and cannot do. In the sense that, like I can't upgrade my weapons to a really high level, and at the same time, you know, even if I could through the funds, like say I had the money for it, or something, well, if I haven't advanced enough in the story, I can't find the proper loot to do it. Like, it's just, I don't know. Might as well just make me able to buy weapons at a shop and then leave it at that. If you're not gonna actually let me upgrade it, at least let me upgrade it more than once and just make it a lot more expensive, you know? Like, let me upgrade iron, you know, into steel by combining iron and coal or something. And make it so that the second level requires 2 steel instead of 2 iron, so it takes me a lot more time to grind up. At least, you know, that way I would be rewarded for grinding, because people like grinding. You know, like, sometimes I do like doing a bit of grinding. In a lot of RPGs, like Final Fantasy IV, I'll often grind outside of battle, between stories or chapters, because, it allows me to buy new equipment when I get to a new village. And why did these spiders get to act before I did? That is not right. I guess my dexterity's not that high. And the XP is not very good. I don't know why I'm not skipping these fights. And we're back in Mud Town. Oh, looks like they're not done with their dung. Most of the barley grown here are used for animal feed for other villages. Beef from cattle fed with our barley tastes sweet and succulent. You should try it sometimes. Well, where can I get some? Did he have a house in Mudtown or near Mudtown? Most people in this village has never seen the sea. That includes me. Okay. Are we gonna find little, what was his name? Being stationed in a village is an easy job, but it's so boring. Yes, yes. We already knew that he was bored. And this is not Astori's house. So, which one is it? It wasn't Samuel. What was his name? He was working in this field. This might be his house, actually. The kids, I mean. Nope. Right, it's not this. It's not this one either. But how do I get to the top floor here? Because there's clearly one. There's clearly one there, so. Oh well. Oops. That's what I mean. Having to click to get out, it's kind of annoying. But at the same time, it keeps me from, like, just, like, kind of like, you know, sometimes the cardinal sin of when you get inside a room, then all of a sudden the door's at the top, so if you keep pressing up, you end up just going out, and then you're, like, stuck in this loop. I hate when games do that. Well, hate's a strong word, but you know what I mean. Mudtown is small, but it's got fresh local goods second to none. No, we don't need any of these, thank you. What was his name? It wasn't Camille, it wasn't Samuel. My husband was called to join the war to the northern shores. When he returns, he'll be happy to see my bright face. It's all thanks to garlic juice, you know. I guess you did find someone after all. After all those concoctions he was gossiping about. Now that I've found someone good enough, he was called to join the war. We can marry if he returns, but it's a slim chance. Militias are always on the front lines after all. That's kind of sad. Some people out there are risking their lives for our safety, while we sit here relaxedly. We all have our parts, I know, but I can't help feeling bad sometimes. Is this the house? It's the last one. Oh, seems like it is. Oh, just, you know, break it down. The door to this house seems to be locked. Villages don't usually lock their doors, especially in a peaceful village like this one. So, then this must be Astori's house. How do we get in? That's a huge leap of logic. Seriously? It's locked, so it must be Astori's house? Step aside, I know just a trick to do this. Maybe ask a villager? Wait, Reynard, you're not going to... There you go, we're inside his house. See, works like a charm. I guess sometimes simplicity is best. Come on, let's take a look around. If there's anything Astori left behind, it should be somewhere around here. Which party left this? What? Oh, 'cause she's outside? Have thee found anything, Reynard, or hast thou just been playing around? Hey, I may not look like it, but I'm not always fun in games, you know. Sure, I'll take swinging an axe against world enders anytime over searching around someone's house for stuff, but this is also important. Those were not thy words when we had to protect the supplies back at the war camp. What has changed?
I guess I realized that fighting isn't all there is to being a good knight. Look at the Ravager. He might be an incredible swordsman, but it's how he handles his people, how he directs an army, that earn him such respect. I want to beat him someday, and I know I'm not going to if I keep being what I am.
Good point, I guess. Perhaps Lord Levant sending us to join this war is his way of teaching things that cannot be taught any other way.
Alright, now that we're done with this heavy conversation, let's get back to work. I want to finish this quickly so we can get right back to smashing stuff.
I see thou have changed, though not completely. Still, I see good signs of development. So what have thee found, Reynard?
I found nothing yet.
Have thee actually changed at all, Reynard? Yeah, how about you show me that he changed instead of force-feeding me that he changed? Hey player, here's some character development. Master Isaac, have thee found anything of interest? Nothing I'd call interesting. These barrels look like they just contain some wine. I don't know if they're actually some other substance though. I'm not inclined to have a taste of it. Wine or something else, destroying them would be safe. We cannot take any risk, can we? Maybe. Let's just pour them somewhere out there and hope they don't ruin the village crops or something. What about you, Arya? Found anything yet? No, nothing yet. I shall keep looking. Not really looking though, I'm just conversing with my party members. Miss Camille, have thee found anything of interest? There are some books in this drawer, but they all seem to be trivial in their subjects. Take a look at them and tell me what you think. Are these not children's storybooks? Yes, indeed. May they be harmless? Perhaps, yet 'tis possible that the books contain subtle alterations that we do not see, alterations which may serve as secret notes or messages. We should destroy all of them by fire, just to be safe. Do thee not agree? Yes, I guess that's the safest option. What about you, Arya? Have you found anything? Nothing yet, unfortunately. I shall keep looking. Ilian, what are you doing there? Hi there, Arya. Ilia's just looking around over here since the house is full. And, have thee found anything of interest? She found a few crystals buried under the soil here. Are these important? These are indeed important to be destroyed. How did thee know? Know what, Arya? No, nothing. I am merely amazed at thy creativity, Ilian. I shall look around again so that I may contribute to this task as well. Have thou found anything of interest, Miss Lucienne? Not really. These are just simple clothes. I think Astori brought the rest as he joined the army. I know we should probably burn these or something, but I can't help feeling that it's a waste. If only we could give them to commoners. 'Tis generous of thee to think of them in such ways. Even the mere notion of giving them away would not have occurred to me. Yet, spoken like a soldier, thou always put thy orders above all. Our society needs a hierarchy to perform, Arya. As one learned in religious studies, I'm sure you know the Deus also teaches us so. I know where my duties lie, but I still have a mind and heart of my own. So dependable, as expected from a LaRue, the realm is fortunate to have the red wolves by its side. Let's get back to the task. At hand, shall we? Have you found anything yourself? Let's get back to the task. No, unfortunately not. I shall keep looking. Well, everybody's looking except you, really. I see everyone's found a few things to be destroyed. Let's get this over with and return to Levantine. There does not seem to be anything particularly dangerous. Perhaps burning them would suffice. We can use the stove. It should be safe. Great, let's hurry up and go. We're going to miss the war if we keep taking detours like this. Right. When Ilian has started to forget about that. She likes traveling around so much better than fighting. We should report back to Lord Levant first. He should still be in the castle. Are we gonna discover something in the oven? What's going on? Oh, there you go. Nope, that was it. Alright, well, I'm going to end the episode here, since it's been quite a bit. As always, I'm your host, Mr. Gazillion. Thank you very much for watching, liking, subscribing, and commenting. Let me know what you think about this game, and I will see you all next time. Bye now. Hey guys, thank you very much for watching my video. I appreciate every single view. If you enjoyed what you watched, feel free to take a look at the next video or peek at a random video, don't forget to subscribe. See you guys next time.